Want to learn your target language for free? Then get our language gifts of the month right now, before they expire. Here's what you're getting this month. First, the Using Transportation Conversation Cheat Sheet. Do you know how to get around in your target language? You can learn how. This new cheat sheet teaches you must-know vocabulary and phrases, like where can I buy a ticket? How much is the train pass? And much more. Second, the Ultimate Guide to Beginner Language ebook. Want a free way to boost your vocabulary? With this new PDF ebook, you'll master over 500 beginner words and phrases, more than enough to start speaking the language with confidence. Third, can you talk about holiday accommodations in your target language? Learn how to say hotel, guest house, inn, and much more with this quick vocab bonus. Fourth, most common ways to say sorry. Do you know all the ways to apologize in your target language? This 1-minute lesson will get them in your head, guaranteed. Fifth, free language learning audiobooks for anyone who sees this video. If you watch this far, then here's a free bonus. We're giving all of our users free access to our huge library of language learning audiobooks. Save them to your device and listen and learn. They're yours to keep forever. And finally, the deal of the month. If you want to finally master the language with lessons by real teachers and our complete language learning program, get 40% off Premium or Premium Plus with the Epic sale. To get your gifts and language learning resources, click the link in the description below. Download them right now before they expire.
This is Karen Morris, and she's in rainy Seoul. She's on a long-distance call with In-suk In, her former homestay mother. In-suk In asks, "How's the weather?"
날씨 어때요?
Listen to the conversation and focus on the response. Note, the speakers are using informal, polite Korean, indicating a close relationship. Ready?
날씨 어때요?
비가 와요.
Once more with the English translation.
날씨 어때요?
How's the weather?
비가 와요.
It's raining.
Let's take a closer look at the conversation.
Do you remember how In-suk asks, "How's the weather?"
날씨 어때요?
First is
날씨,
weather.
날씨, 날씨.
Next is
어때요?
how is, as in, how is the weather?
어때요? 어때요?
This starts with
어때?
how is,
어때? 어때?
is from the verb
어떻다?
meaning be how, or be like what.
어떻다?
Note,
어떻다?
is a shortened form of,
어떠하다?
both mean be how, or be like what. Next is
요,
the polite sentence ending.
요.
Together,
어때요?
how is,
어때요? 어때요?
altogether,
날씨 어때요?
literally weather how is, but it translates as how is the weather.
날씨 어때요?
Note, this is the shortened version of
날씨가 어때요?
In-suk In omits the subject marking particle.
가.
날씨 어때요?
In spoken Korean, speakers tend to omit particles when it's clear which particle would be used.
Let's take a closer look at the response.
Do you remember how Karen says, "It's raining"?
비가 와요.
First is
비,
rain.
비, 비.
Next is
가,
the subject marking particle.
가, 가.
It marks rain as the subject of the sentence. Note,
가,
follows words that end with a vowel such as.
비,
Next
와요,
is coming, as in the rain is coming down.
와요, 와요. 와,
Is from the verb,
오다,
meaning to come.
오다.
After this is
요,
the polite sentence ending.
요, 요.
Together,
와요,
translates as is coming, as in the rain is coming down.
와요.
Altogether, it's.
비가 와요.
This literally means rain is coming, but it translates as it's raining.
비가 와요.
The pattern is
noun, subject marking particle, 와요.
noun, subject marking particle, is coming down.
noun, subject marking particle, 와요.
To use this pattern, replace the noun placeholder with a suitable weather noun, which falls from the sky, such as rain. Then mark the subject with the corresponding subject marking particle.
가,
Follows words that end with a vowel, such as.
비, 이,
Follows words that end with a consonant, such as.
눈,
Snow. In this lesson, you'll learn adjectives related to the weather that you can use with this pattern. Imagine it's snowing.
눈,
Snow.
눈, 눈.
Remember, when the subject ends with a consonant, use the subject marking particle.
이,
Say, it's snowing. Ready?
눈이 와요.
It's snowing.
눈이 와요.
Not all weather conditions can be described with this pattern, so you'll need other patterns, such as corresponding stem of adjective or verb describing the weather, informal polite sentence ending. For example,
맑아요.
it's sunny
맑아요,
is from the adjective
맑다,
meaning to be clear.
맑다.
Conjugation note for the informal polite form. The final vowel in the stem determines the conjugation pattern. If the final vowel in an adjective or verb stem is
오,
or,
아,
then
아,
follows the stem, as in.
맑아요.
Note,
하다,
to do, one of the most common verbs in Korean, is the exception to this rule. Its final vowel,
아,
but it conjugates as.
해요.
If the final vowel in a stem is anything else, then
어,
follows the stem. For example,
먹다,
meaning to eat.
먹다.
The final vowel in the stem isn't
아,
or,
오,
so
어,
follows the stem,
먹,
as in
먹어요.
I eat. Note, if the stem ends in a vowel, such as the following case, a contraction will occur. For example,
흐려요,
it's cloudy
흐려요. 흐려요.
is from the adjective
흐리다,
meaning to be cloudy.
흐리다.
The final vowel in the stem
흐리,
isn't
아,
or,
오,
so
어.
follows the stem,
흐리,
plus,
어,
plus.
요.
Now as the stem
흐리,
ends in a vowel,
리,
contracts with
어,
to form.
려.
So,
흐리,
plus plus
요,
becomes
흐려요,
it's cloudy.
흐려요.
In Korean, there are many of these contractions. Let's look at some more examples. Listen and repeat or speak along with the native speakers.
비가 와요. 비가 와요.
눈이 와요. 눈이 와요.
맑아요. 맑아요.
흐려요. 흐려요.
서울에 비가 와요. 서울에 비가 와요. Did you notice how I added 서울에? 서울에 비가 와요.
It's raining in Seoul.
서울에 비가 와요.
The phrase
서울에
sets Seoul as a place for talking about the weather. When it's not yet clear which area you are talking about, you can add the following information: location
에,
plus one of the patterns introduced. Let's review the key vocabulary.
눈,
Snow,
눈, 눈. 막다,
to be clear,
막다, 막다. 맑아요,
is sunny,
맑아요, 맑아요. 흐리다,
to be cloudy,
흐리다, 흐리다. 흐려요,
it's cloudy,
흐려요, 흐려요.
Let's review. Respond to the prompts by speaking aloud. Then repeat after me, focusing on pronunciation. Ready? Do you remember how to say rain? 비, 비. And the subject marking particle that follows words ending in vowels? 가, 가. Do you remember how Karen Morris says it's raining?
비가 와요.
비가 와요. Do you remember how to say weather? 날씨, 날씨. Do you remember how 인숙인 asks, how's the weather?
날씨 어때요?
날씨 어때요? Do you remember the word meaning to be clear? 막다, 막다. And the informal polite spoken way to say it's sunny? 맑아요, 맑아요. Do you remember how to say snow? 눈, 눈.
Let's practice. Imagine you're Karen Morris, and it's raining. Respond to the question. Ready?
날씨 어때요?
비가 와요.
Listen again and repeat.
비가 와요. 비가 와요.
Let's try another. Imagine you're Insuk, and it's sunny. Ready?
날씨 어때요?
맑아요.
Listen again and repeat.
맑아요. 맑아요.
Let's try one more. Imagine you're Mingyu Moon, and it's snowing. Ready?
날씨 어때요?
눈이 와요.
Listen again and repeat.
눈이 와요. 눈이 와요.
주전자 kettle 주전자 주전자 kettle 주전자에 물을 끓이고 있어요. I am boiling water in the kettle. 주전자에 물을 끓이고 있어요. 냄비 pot 냄비 냄비 pot 냄비가 너무 작아서 요리를 못하겠어요. I can't cook because the pot is too small. 냄비가 너무 작아서 요리를 못하겠어요. 개구리 frog 개구리 개구리 frog 생물학 시간에 개구리를 해보했습니다. I dissected a frog in biology class. 생물학 시간에 개구리를 해보했습니다. 비둘기 pigeon 비둘기 비둘기 pigeon 비둘기에게 먹이를 주지 마세요. Don't feed the pigeons. 비둘기에게 먹이를 주지 마세요. 여행 안내서 guidebook 여행 안내서 여행 안내서 guidebook 여행 안내서는 당신의 여행을 위해 유용한 정보를 줄 것입니다. A guidebook will give you helpful information for your trip. 여행 안내서는 당신의 여행을 위해 유용한 정보를 줄 것입니다. 입구 entrance 입구 입구 entrance 입구는 저기예요. The entrance is over there. 입구는 저기예요. 가이드, tour guide. 가이드, 가이드. tour guide. 관광 가이드를 만났어요. I met the tour guide. 관광 가이드를 만났어요. 예약, reservation. 예약, 예약. reservation. 예약하셨어요? Do you have a reservation? 예약하셨어요? 여권, passport. 여권, 여권. passport. 작년에 여권을 갱신했어. I renewed my passport last year. 작년에 여권을 갱신했어. 컴퓨터 과학, computer science. 컴퓨터 과학, 컴퓨터 과학. computer science. 컴퓨터 과학은 더 중요해지고 있습니다. Computer science is becoming more important. 컴퓨터 과학은 더 중요해지고 있습니다. 수학, math. 수학, 수학. math. 학교에서 내가 가장 좋아하는 과목은 수학이에요. My favorite subject in school is math. 학교에서 내가 가장 좋아하는 과목은 수학이에요. 느끼다, feel. 느끼다, 느끼다. feel. 제가 느끼는 기분을 당신도 느끼고 있나요? Do you feel what I'm feeling? 제가 느끼는 기분을 당신도 느끼고 있나요? 그리다, draw. 그리다, 그리다. draw. 부모님의 얼굴을 그리고 있습니다. I'm drawing my parents' faces. 부모님의 얼굴을 그리고 있습니다. 계획, plan. 계획, 계획. plan. 이번 금요일에 계획이 있어요? What's your plan for this Friday night? 이번 금요일에 계획이 있어요? 판매, sale. 판매, 판매 sale 판매 부서가 회사를 성장으로 이끌고 있습니다. The sales department is driving company growth. 판매 부서가 회사를 성장으로 이끌고 있습니다. 쇼핑 shopping 쇼핑 쇼핑 shopping 어제 저는 여자친구와 함께 쇼핑을 했습니다. Yesterday I went shopping with my girlfriends. 어제 저는 여자친구와 함께 쇼핑을 했습니다. 네 번째의 fourth 네 번째의 fourth 네 번째의 신호등에서 오른쪽으로 돈 다음 다섯 번째 모퉁이까지 직진하세요. Turn right at the fourth traffic signal. Go straight until the fifth corner. 네 번째의 신호등에서 오른쪽으로 돈 다음 다섯 번째 모퉁이까지 직진하세요. 다섯 번째의 fifth 다섯 번째의 fifth 다섯 번째의 생일 파티에는 무서운 광대가 있었습니다. At my fifth birthday party, there was a scary clown. 다섯 번째의 생일 파티에는 무서운 광대가 있었습니다. 여섯 번째 sixth 여섯 번째 sixth 여섯 번째 생일에 교복을 선물 받았어요. I received school clothes for my sixth birthday. 여섯 번째 생일에 교복을 선물 받았어요. 일곱 번째 seventh 일곱 번째 seventh 음력 일곱 번째 달의 일곱 번째 날은 중국의 발렌타인데이입니다. The seventh day of the seventh lunar month is Chinese Valentine's Day. 음력 일곱 번째의 달의 일곱 번째 날은 중국의 발렌타인데이입니다. 린스 conditional 린스 conditional 좋은 린스는 머리카락을 볼륨 있게 해줍니다. A good conditioner will take the tangles out of your hair. 좋은 린스는 머리카락을 볼륨 있게 해줍니다. 데오도란트 deodorant deodorant 악취를 멀리하려면 씻은 후 데오도란트를 사용하세요. Put on deodorant after washing to avoid odor. 악취를 멀리하려면 씻은 후 데오도란트를 사용하세요. 액상 비누 liquid soap 액상 비누 액상 비누 liquid soap 액상 비누 있어요? Do you have liquid soap? 액상 비누 있어요? 오리 dog 오리 오리 dog 요즘에 한국에서는 오리고기가 인기입니다. In Korea these days, duck meat is popular. 요즘에 한국에서는 오리고기가 인기입니다. 까마귀 crow 까마귀 까마귀 crow 한국 사람들은 까마귀를 불운의 상징이라고 생각합니다. Korean people think of crows as a symbol of bad luck. 한국 사람들은 까마귀를 불운의 상징이라고 생각합니다. 바퀴벌레 cockroach 바퀴벌레 바퀴벌레 cockroach 바퀴벌레는 6개의 다리, 날개, 그리고 더듬이를 가지고 있습니다. A cockroach has 6 legs, wings, and antenna. 바퀴벌레는 6개의 다리, 날개, 그리고 더듬이를 가지고 있습니다. 모기 mosquito 모기 모기 mosquito 모기약 뿌려야겠다. We have to spray some mosquito repellent. 모기약 뿌려야겠다. 건설 노동자 construction worker 건설 노동자 건설 노동자 construction worker 건설 노동자가 나무를 재고 있습니다. The construction worker is measuring wood. 건설 노동자가 나무를 재고 있습니다. 주부 homemaker 주부 주부 homemaker 주부는 매우 가치 있는 일을 하지만 보통 월급을 받지 않습니다. Homemakers do very valuable work, but usually don't get a paycheck. 주부는 매우 가치 있는 일을 하지만 보통 월급을 받지 않습니다. 얼음 ice 얼음 얼음 ice 혹시 얼음 있어요? Do you have ice by any chance? 혹시 얼음 있어요? 역사 history, 역사, 역사, history. 나은 미래를 만들기 위해 역사를 공부합니다. We study history to create a better future. 나은 미래를 만들기 위해 역사를 공부합니다. 지리학, geography, 지리학, 지리학, geography. 그는 지리학을 전공하고 심리학을 부전공했습니다. He is a geography major with a minor in psychology. 그는 지리학을 전공하고 심리학을 부전공했습니다. 가게, store, 가게, 가게, store. 백화점에 가면 신발 가게가 있을 거예요. If you go to a department store, there are shoe stores. 백화점에 가면 신발 가게가 있을 거예요. 시장, market, 시장, 시장, market. 시장에는 많은 종류의 과일이 있습니다. They have many kinds of fruits in the market. 시장에는 많은 종류의 과일이 있습니다. 가격, price, 가격, 가격, price. 가격을 몰라? You don't know the price? 가격을 몰라? 쿠폰, 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 쿠폰. 여기 50% 할인 쿠폰이 있으니 여기서 먹자. I have a coupon for 50% off, so let's eat there. 여기 50% 할인 쿠폰이 있으니 여기서 먹자. 통로, aisle, 통로, 통로, aisle. 향신료와 양념은 통로 6번에 있습니다. Spice and seasonings are on aisle 6. 향신료와 양념은 통로 6번에 있습니다. 가방, bag, 가방, 가방, bag. 가방이 돌처럼 무거워요. Your bag is heavy like a stone. 가방이 돌처럼 무거워요. 사진, photograph, 사진, 사진, photograph. 그는 자신의 사진 중 하나의 라지 사이즈 프린트를 주문했다. He ordered a large size print of one of his photographs. 그는 자신의 사진 중 하나의 라지 사이즈 프린트를 주문했다. 소다, soda, 소다, 소다, soda. 집에서 소다수를 만들어 먹기 시작했습니다. I started making soda at home. 집에서 소다수를 만들어 먹기 시작했습니다. 아홉 번째, ninth, 아홉 번째, 아홉 번째, ninth. 라마단은 이슬람 달력으로 아홉 번째 달입니다. Ramadan is the ninth month of the Muslim year. 라마단은 이슬람 달력으로 아홉 번째 달입니다. 열 번째, tenth. 열 번째, 열 번째, tenth. 마침내 저는 열 번째의 시도 끝에 목표를 이루었습니다. I finally made a goal on my 10th attempt. 마침내 저는 열 번째의 시도 끝에 목표를 이루었습니다. 여덟 번째, eighth. 여덟 번째, 여덟 번째, eighth. 저는 여덟 번째 생일에 자전거를 선물 받았습니다. I was given a new bicycle for my 8th birthday. 저는 여덟 번째 생일에 자전거를 선물 받았습니다. 면도기, shaving razor. 면도기, 면도기, shaving razor. 일회용 면도기, disposable shaving razor. 일회용 면도기. 수건, washcloth. 수건, 수건, 수건. washcloth. 소녀는 수건으로 얼굴을 닦고 있습니다. The boy is washing his face with a washcloth. 소녀는 수건으로 얼굴을 닦고 있습니다. 타월, towel, 타월, 타월, towel. 비치 타월 있어? Do you have a beach towel? 비치 타월 있어? 숟가락, spoon. 숟가락, 숟가락, spoon. 숟가락을 땅에 떨어뜨렸어요. I dropped my spoon on the floor. 숟가락을 땅에 떨어뜨렸어요. 포크, fork, 포크, 포크, fork. 포크는 없고 젓가락만 있어요. We don't have forks, but only chopsticks. 포크는 없고 젓가락만 있어요. 나이프, knife, 나이프, 나이프, knife. 나이프를 건네주시겠어요? Could you pass me the knife? 나이프를 건네주시겠어요? 접시 plate 접시 plate 접시를 닦을 때 조심하세요. Please be careful when you wash the plates. 접시를 닦을 때 조심하세요. 벌 bee 벌 bee 벌이 노란 꽃을 수분하고 있습니다. The bee is pollinating the yellow flower. 벌이 노란 꽃을 수분하고 있습니다. 개미 ant 개미 ant 개미는 단 것을 좋아합니다. Ants like sweet food. 개미는 단 것을 좋아합니다. 뱀 snake 뱀 snake 바다뱀이 산호초 근처에서 수영하고 있다. The sea snake is swimming near the coral reef. 바다뱀이 산호초 근처에서 수영하고 있다. 우유 milk 우유 milk 그는 매일 우유 3병을 마신다. He drinks 3 bottles of milk every day. 그는 매일 우유 3병을 마신다. 디자이너 designer designer 많은 종류의 디자이너가 있지만 저는 패션 디자이너입니다. There are many kinds of designers, but I'm a fashion designer. 많은 종류의 디자이너가 있지만 저는 패션 디자이너입니다. 예술가 artist artist 예술가는 생각하는 방식이 달라요. An artist has a different way of thinking. 예술가는 생각하는 방식이 달라요. 군인 soldier 군인 soldier 한국 군인들은 초코파이를 좋아해요. Korean soldiers love choco pie. 한국 군인들은 초코파이를 좋아해요. 사업가 entrepreneur 사업가 entrepreneur 사업가들은 그들의 아이디어로 세상을 바꿉니다. Entrepreneurs change the world with their ideas. 사업가들은 그들의 아이디어로 세상을 바꿉니다. 단편소설 short story 단편소설 short story 저는 단편 소설만 읽어요. I only read short stories. 저는 단편 소설만 읽어요. 폴더, folder, 폴더, 폴더, folder. 서류를 폴더 안에 넣었어요. I put the documents in a folder. 서류를 폴더 안에 넣었어요. 프라이팬, frying pan, 프라이팬, 프라이팬, frying pan. 프라이팬에 기름을 넣으세요. Put some oil on the frying pan. 프라이팬에 기름을 넣으세요. 도마, cutting board, 도마, 도마, cutting board. 요리사는 도마 위에서 삶은 계란을 자르고 있습니다. The cook is cutting a hard-boiled egg on the cutting board. 요리사는 도마 위에서 삶은 계란을 자르고 있습니다. 싱크대, sink, 싱크대, 싱크대, sink. 그릇은 전부 싱크대에 놓으세요. Please put all the dishes in the sink. 그릇은 전부 싱크대에 놓으세요. 그릇, bowl, 그릇, 그릇, bowl. 밥그릇이 아주 큰데요? I think your rice bowl is very big. 밥그릇이 아주 큰데요? 출구, exit, 출구, 출구, exit. 강남역 6번 출구에서 만나자. Let's meet at exit number 6 of Gangnam Station. 강남역 6번 출구에서 만나자. 지도, map, 지도, 지도, map. 지도 좀 주실래요? Could I get a map? 지도 좀 주실래요? 여행 가방, suitcase, 여행 가방, 여행 가방, suitcase. 여행 가방 안에 귀중품을 두지 마세요. Do not leave valuables in your suitcase. 여행 가방 안에 귀중품을 두지 마세요. 관광객, tourist, 관광객, 관광객, tourist? 관광객입니까? Are you a tourist? 관광객입니까? 정치 politics 정치 politics 저는 정치와 같이 격해질 수 있는 주제는 토론하지 않습니다. I don't discuss politics as the subject can get intense. 저는 정치와 같이 격해질 수 있는 주제는 토론하지 않습니다. 생물학 biology 생물학 biology 저는 생물학 수업이 제일 좋아요. I like the biology class the best. 저는 생물학 수업이 제일 좋아요. 화학 chemistry 화학 chemistry 화학 시간에는 공식을 많이 외워야 해요. We have to memorize a lot of formulas in the chemistry class. 화학 시간에는 공식을 많이 외워야 해요. 물리학 physics 물리학 physics 뉴턴의 법칙은 현대 물리학이 초석을 다졌다. Newton's law laid the groundwork for modern physics. 뉴턴의 법칙은 현대 물리학의 초석을 다졌다. 경제학 economics 경제학 economics 이 대학의 경제학 강의가 훌륭합니다. In this university, the economics courses are excellent. 이 대학은 경제학 강의가 훌륭합니다. 놓다 put 놓다 put 이 상자를 선반 맨 위에 놓아주세요. Please put this box on the top shelf. 이 상자를 선반 맨 위에 놓아주세요. 기억하다 remember 기억하다 remember 그걸 아직 기억하다니 신기해요. It's amazing that you still remember it. 그걸 아직 기억하다니 신기해요. 잡다 hold 잡다 hold 화병을 한 손으로 잡는 것은 위험해요. It's dangerous to hold a vase with one hand. 화병을 한 손으로 잡는 것은 위험해요. 쇼핑 카트, shopping cart, 쇼핑 카트, 쇼핑 카트, shopping cart. 쇼핑 카트가 비어 있어요. The shopping cart is empty. 쇼핑 카트가 비어 있어요. 비닐봉지, plastic bag. 비닐봉지, 비닐봉지, plastic bag. 식료품을 살 때에는 비닐봉지 대신에 천가방을 사용하세요. When grocery shopping, use cloth bags instead of plastic bags. 식료품을 살 때에는 비닐봉지 대신에 천가방을 사용하세요. 코미디, comedy, 코미디, 코미디, comedy. 웃는 것을 좋아해서 코미디를 보는 것을 좋아합니다. I love to watch comedy because I love to laugh. 웃는 것을 좋아해서 코미디를 보는 것을 좋아합니다. 소설, novel, 소설, 소설, novel. 어떤 소설 좋아하세요? What type of novel do you like? 어떤 소설 좋아하세요?
Hey everyone, welcome to the monthly review, the monthly show on language learning, where you discover new learning strategies, motivational tips, study tools, and resources. By the way, all the lessons and bonuses you're about to see can be downloaded for free on our website. So click the link in the description right now to sign up for your free lifetime account. Okay, today's topic is, are you focusing on only one skill? The 7 skills you'll need for language mastery. Are you the type of language learner that focuses on only one skill, like only speaking or only doing translation exercises? Then you may eventually realize that your language isn't progressing as fast as you'd like. So in today's episode, you'll learn 1. Why most language learners plateau, 2. The 7 skills you'll need for language mastery, and 3. How to practice the 7 skills with our program. But first, here are this month's new lessons and resources. Be sure to download these now before we take them down in a few days. First, the Using Transportation Conversation Cheat Sheet. Do you know how to get around in your target language? You'll be able to. This new cheat sheet teaches you the must-know vocabulary and phrases, like where can I buy a ticket, how much is the train pass, and much more. Second, the Ultimate Guide to Beginner Language ebook. Want a free way to boost your vocabulary? With this new PDF ebook, you'll master over 500 beginner words and phrases, more than enough to start speaking the language with confidence. Third, can you talk about holiday accommodations in your target language? Learn how to say hotel, guest house, inn, and much more with this quick vocab bonus. Fourth, most common ways to say sorry. Do you know all the ways to apologize in your target language? This 1-minute lesson will get them in your head, guaranteed. To get your free resources, click the link in the description below right now. They're yours to keep forever. Okay, let's jump into today's topic. Are you focusing on only one skill? The 7 skills you'll need for language mastery. Part 1. why most language learners plateau. If you observe other language learners, you'll notice that many learners just want to speak and understand the language, and as a result, they focus only on speaking and nothing else. Then you have learners who like to start with reading, so they spend most of their time there. And then there are learners who do translation games and spend most of their time there. All of these are good ways to approach a language, but what happens is learners that focus on speaking seem to speak well, but if you go outside of a topic they've practiced, they'll start struggling. Learners that spend most of their time reading are only good at reading and then wonder why they can't speak. And learners that have been playing translation games are good at translating, but don't understand real-life speech. The point is, you'll be unbalanced. If you focus on one skill and skip out on the rest, you'll never become truly fluent. Or you'll be able to speak on a few topics you know about, but that's it. But that's not enough for conversational fluency. So, if you want to avoid this trap and become truly fluent, you should focus on 7 language skills: speaking, listening, reading, writing, grammar, vocabulary, and culture. Part 2. The 7 skills you'll need for language mastery. Now, someone might ask, what's the point of reading if I just want to speak the language? The fact is, all skills complement and improve one another. For example, if you're practicing reading, you naturally pick up new words and grammar rules along the way, which will help you with speaking, because if you want to speak more, you'll need to know more words and grammar rules. Also, reading out loud can help with speaking. If you're learning grammar, this will help you with speaking, listening, reading, and writing, because you'll need to be able to speak and use those grammar rules, understand them in written information and in speech, and use it in writing. With writing, again, you're reinforcing words and grammar rules that you'll also need for listening, speaking, and reading. With listening, there can be speaking involved if you shadow what you hear. You can also pick up words and reinforce grammar points as you listen. Then, you can use those same words and grammar rules later on, during speaking practice. All skills feed into each other. And with culture? With culture, you need things to talk about with native speakers, and culture is a great topic. Plus, in certain languages and cultures, you'll need to speak more politely to people who are older or more senior to you, so this involves learning vocabulary and grammar. There's also one more bonus to practicing all 7 language skills. Learning all 7 skills will actually help you learn the language much faster. Mixing up skills like this is called interleaving. Interleaving is a proven learning tactic where you use different forms of practice to master something. For example, if you're learning vocabulary, you can read it, then say it, write it out, study with flashcards, listen to a native speaker say it. And doing so will help you remember better, instead of just reading the word 5 times and hoping it sticks. It probably won't. So, let's recap. You should focus on the 7 skills of language learning because 1, you avoid being imbalanced, 2, all of these skills feed into each other and improve your overall language, and 3, it'll help you learn faster. Part 3, how you practice the 7 skills with our program. Now, if you want to take your language to the next level, you'll need to incorporate all 7 skills in your study routine: speaking, reading, writing, listening, vocab, grammar, and culture. So, here's how you can practice each skill with our learning program. One of the most unique things about our program is that you can actually practice all 7 skills with it. First, for speaking, shadow the conversations in our lesson dialogues. And if that's too hard, read the dialogues out loud and go slowly, at your own pace. Use our voice recording tool to practice saying each line of the conversation. And you can send recordings of yourself to your Premium Plus teacher. For listening, simply take our lessons and listen to the conversations. You can also download the dialogue tracks and review the conversations without the translations. Also, be sure to take our listening comprehension lessons. For reading, listen to the audio and follow along with the lesson notes or transcript so that you don't miss a single word. You can also practice reading with our extensive reading books. For writing, write out the lesson dialogues and write out the words, phrases, and grammar rules that you come across. You can also try and create your own sample sentences, and you can send them to your Premium Plus teacher for corrections. For grammar, you'll come across grammar rules in our lessons. Write the rules down, try and create your own sentences, and keep taking the lessons and keep on reading. For vocabulary, use our spaced repetition flashcards to master the words. And of course, write them down in a notebook, say them out loud, and save them in the word bank so you can come back to them to review later. And for culture, take our lessons. You'll pick up culture tips along the way. Check out our culture class lessons as well. You can do one skill a day, or you can also try all of them in one study session. Listen to the lesson. Repeat what you hear for speaking practice. Write out the dialogue. Review the vocabulary with the slideshow. Practice the grammar rules and note down the cultural tips. Or focus on 2 skills a day. Pair up listening and speaking. The next day, do reading and writing. And then vocabulary and grammar. And then culture. And again, you can study all 7 of these skills with our program. So if you haven't done so yet, be sure to click the link below and sign up for a free lifetime account. So thank you for watching this episode of Monthly Review. Next time, we'll talk about how to write 1,000 words of your target language in 5 minutes a day with the Daily Dose Diary. If you enjoyed these tips, hit the like button, share the video with anyone who's trying to learn a language, and subscribe to our channel. We release new videos every week. And if you're ready to finally learn language the fast, fun, and easy way and start speaking from your very first lesson, get our complete learning program. Sign up for your free lifetime account right now. Click the link in the description. See you next time. Bye! One of the best ways to learn a language is with a native speaker. But what if you can't afford to take a class? Or what if you're too busy to learn on someone else's schedule? That's why with our program, you get access to your own teacher with a study tool called My Teacher, so you can learn with your own teacher at your own pace, anywhere, anytime. How does My Teacher work? You'll discover more in just a second. But first, to get access to our learning program and your very own teacher, click the link in the description and sign up for a Premium Plus account right now. What is My Teacher? My Teacher is a messenger tool that gives you access to your very own on-site teacher. You'll find it in the bottom right corner of your screen. And if you're on the app, just tap on the My Teacher icon at the bottom. So, how do you take advantage of this powerful language tool? 1. Get your language assessed. With language schools, you take a level check test on the first day, and the same thing happens here. The moment you become a Premium Plus member, you'll take an assessment test so that your teacher can determine your level, understand your weak points, and design a personalized learning plan. You'll find the link to the test inside My Teacher. Once you're done with the test, 2. Interact with your teacher, ask questions, and get feedback. Getting feedback and corrections is one of the fastest ways to improve. So open My Teacher and start interacting with your teacher. The first thing we ask you to do is to send a self-introduction in your target language as a way to get started. And if you're not sure how, just ask your teacher. You can also ask them language questions, send your writing, practice conversations, and they'll also send you feedback and corrections. You can do this all at your own pace, on any device. You can also 3. Send recordings of yourself speaking the language. Just record yourself and send an audio file or video over, and get feedback from your teacher on your accent, pronunciation, and how to express yourself naturally, like a native speaker. You can also take a picture of your writing for feedback. 4. Improve your language skills non-stop with weekly assignments. Your teacher will also send you weekly assignments to test you on what you've learned and improve your language skills. Assignments cover speaking, listening, reading, and writing. So if you want to learn with your very own teacher at your own pace, then click the link in the description to sign up now and become a Premium Plus plan member today. You unlock our complete learning program, plus your very own teacher. Click the link in the description to sign up now. Great work! Here's a reward. Speed up your language learning with our PDF lessons. Get all of our best PDF cheat sheets and ebooks for free. Just click the link in the description.